Az-Zumar, the multitudes. With the name of Allah, the most gracious, the ever merciful.
تنزيل الكتاب من الله العزيز الحكيم.
The orderly arrangement and authentic compilation of this wonderfully perfect book is from Allah, the Almighty, the All-Wise.
إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ بِالْحَقِّ فَاعْبُدِ اللَّهَ مُخْلِصًا لَهُ الدِّينَ.
Surely it is we who have revealed the book to you with the established truth to suit the requirements of truth and wisdom. So worship Allah, being truly sincere to Him in obedience.
ألا لله الدين الخالص والذين اتخذوا من دونه أولياء ما نعبدهم إلا ليقربونا إلى الله زلفى إن الله يحكم بينهم فيما هم فيه يختلفون إن الله لا يهدي من هو كاذب كفار.
Beware, sincere and true obedience is due to Allah alone. Those who choose others as a patron besides Him say, we serve them only that they may bring us near to Allah in station. It is absolutely wrong. Allah will judge the differences between these, believers and disbelievers. Indeed, Allah does not guide him to success, who is a liar, highly ungrateful.
لو أراد الله أن يتخذ ولدا لاصطفى مما يخلق ما يشاء سبحانه هو الله الواحد القهار.
If Allah had intended to take to Himself a son, He could have chosen from His creation the one He pleased, and would not have left it to you. Holy is He. He is Allah, the One, the All-Dominant.
خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق يكور الليل على النهار ويكور النهار على الليل وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى ألا هو العزيز الغفار.
He created the heavens and the earth to suit the requirements of truth and wisdom. He causes the night to revolve upon the day and causes the day to revolve upon the night, and He has pressed the sun and the moon into service. Each pursues its course for an appointed term. Behold, He is the Almighty, the Great Protector.
خلقكم من نفس واحدة ثم جعل منها زوجها وأنزل لكم من الأنعام 8 أزواج يخلقكم في بطون أمهاتكم خلقا من بعد خلق في ظلمات 3 ذلكم الله ربكم له الملك لا إله إلا هو فأنى تصرفون.
He created you from a single soul. Then, from that same stock that He created a human being, He created his spouse. And He has given you 8 varieties of cattle in pairs. He creates you in the wombs of your mothers, a creation, stage by stage, making you pass through 3 periods of darkness. Such is Allah your Lord. The sovereignty and power belongs to Him alone. There is no other, cannot be, and will never be one worthy of worship but He. Where are you then being turned away?
إن تكفروا فإن الله غني عنكم ولا يرضى لعباده الكفر وإن تشكروا يرضه لكم ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون إنه عليم بذات الصدور.
If you show ingratitude, surely Allah is independent of you. He does not require your thanks. Yet He does not approve of His people to be ungrateful. Indeed, it is for your own sake that He approves of you being grateful. And no soul that bears a burden can bear the burden of the sins of another. Behold, to your Lord shall you all return, so that He will inform you of all that you have been doing. He knows full well even the innermost secrets of the hearts.
وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ ضُرٌّ دَعَا رَبَّهُ مُنِيبًا إِلَيْهِ ثُمَّ إِذَا خَوَّلَهُ نِعْمَةً مِّنْهُ نَسِيَ مَا كَانَ يدعو إليه من قبل وجعل لله أندادا ليضل عن سبيله قل تمتع بكفرك قليلا إنك من أصحاب النار.
And when an affliction befalls a person, he prays to his Lord, turning penitently to Him. But when He confers a favor upon him from Himself, he forgets the affliction, for the removal of which he used to pray to Him, and starts assigning peers with Allah, with the result that he causes the people to go astray from His path, the path leading to one God. Say, enjoy your ingratitude for a little while. You are sure to be of the inmates of the fire.
أَمَّنْ هُوَ قَانِتٌ آنَاءَ اللَّيْلِ سَاجِدًا وَقَائِمًا يَحْذَرُ الْآخِرَةَ وَيَرْجُو رَحْمَةَ رَبِّهِ قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ إِنَّمَا يَتَذَكَّرُ أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ.
Can he who is obedient and prays to Allah devoutly in the hours of the night, now falling prostrate, now standing upright in prayer, taking precaution against the grave sequel of the hereafter, and hopes for the mercy of his Lord, be treated like him who is disobedient? Say, are those who know their obligations equal to those who know them not? Only those endowed with pure understanding do take heed.
قُلْ يَا عِبَادِي الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اتَّقُوا رَبَّكُمْ لِلَّذِينَ أَحْسَنُوا فِي هَذِهِ الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةٌ وَأَرْضُ اللَّهِ وَاسِعَةٌ إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُم بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ.
Say, O my servants who believe, take your Lord as a shield. There is a good reward for those who do good in the life of this world. And if you are persecuted for your faith, know that the earth of Allah is vast and spacious. Certainly the patiently persevering and steadfast will be given their reward beyond measure.
قل إني أمرت أن أعبد الله مخلصا له الدين.
Say, verily I have orders to worship Allah, being truly sincere to Him alone in obedience.
وأمرت لأن أكون أول المسلمين.
And I have orders to be the foremost among those who surrender themselves to His will.
قل إني أخاف إن عصيت ربي عذاب يوم عظيم.
Say, if I disobey my Lord, I have to fear the torment of a dreadful day.
قل الله أعبد مخلصا له ديني.
Say, it is Allah I worship, being purely sincere to Him in my obedience.
فاعبدوا ما شئتم من دونه. قل إن الخاسرين الذين خسروا أنفسهم وأهليهم يوم القيامة ألا ذلك هو الخسران المبين.
Again, as for you, you may go and worship whomsoever you please apart from Him. Say, the true losers are those who ruin their own souls and their families on the day of resurrection. Beware, surely that is the manifest loss.
لهم من فوقهم ظلل من النار ومن تحتهم ظلل ذلك يخوف الله به عباده يا عباد فاتقون.
They shall have coverings of the fire over them, and sheets of similar coverings below them, allowing them no escape. That is the sort of punishment against which Allah warns His servants. My servants, do not invite my punishment. Rather, take me as your shield.
والذين اجتنبوا الطاغوت أن يعبدوها وأنابوا إلى الله لهم البشرى فبشر عباد.
But there await good tidings for those who restrain themselves from worshiping the transgressor and turn to Allah. So give glad tidings to my servants.
الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه أولئك الذين هداهم الله وأولئك هم أولو الألباب.
Who listen to the word of advice and follow the best injunction productive of the best result thereof. It is they whom Allah has guided, and it is they who are endowed with pure and clear understanding.
أفمن حق عليه كلمة العذاب أفأنت تنقذ من في النار.
Can he then, against whom the verdict of punishment becomes due, and who therefore merits punishment, be saved? Can you rescue him who is consigned to the fire?
لكن الذين اتقوا ربهم لهم غرف من فوقها غرف مبنية تجري من تحتها الأنهار وعد الله لا يخلف الله الميعاد.
But for those who take their Lord as a shield, there awaits them lofty mansions, story upon story with streams running beneath them. This is the promise of Allah, and Allah will never fail in His promise.
ألم تر أن الله أنزل من السماء ماء فسلكه ينابيع في الأرض ثم يخرج به زرعا مختلفا ألوانه ثم يهيج فتراه مصفرا ثم يجعله حطاما إن في ذلك لذكرى لأولي الألباب.
Have you not seen the sight that Allah sends down water from the clouds, and it causes it to flow in the form of streamlets on the earth, and then brings forth herbage of various kinds and of divers hues with it? Then it dries up after ripening, so that you see it turn yellow. Then he turns it into chaff. Behold, in this similitude is a reminder for people endowed with pure and clear understanding.
أفمن شرح الله صدره للإسلام فهو على نور من ربه فويل للقاسية قلوبهم من ذكر الله أولئك في ضلال مبين.
Is he whose mind Allah has opened for the acceptance of Islam, so that he follows the light from his Lord, like one who gropes in the darkness of disbelief? Woe to those whose hearts are hardened against the remembrance of Allah. Such indeed are steeped in clear error.
الله نزل أحسن الحديث كتابا متشابها مثانية تقشعر منه جلود الذين يخشون ربهم ثم تلين جلودهم وقلوبهم إلى ذكر الله ذلك هدى الله يهدي به من يشاء ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد.
Allah has revealed the best message, the fairest discourse, this wonderfully coherent book, the verses of which are mutually supplementing and repeating, narrating both sides of the case in various ways to drive home the divine injunctions to human minds. It makes the very skins of those who stand in awe of their Lord creep, and their hearts tremble at its recital. Yet their hearts and skins soften towards the remembrance of Allah. This is Allah's guidance. He guides him thereby who wishes to be guided. Yet none can guide him whom Allah forsakes and adjudges to be astray.
أفمن يتقي بوجهه سوء العذاب يوم القيامة وقيل للظالمين ذوقوا ما كنتم تكسبون.
Is he then who has only his own person to shield him from the evil punishment of the day of resurrection, like him who is secure? And it will be said to the unjust on that day, suffer the punishment of what you used to commit deliberately.
كذب الذين من قبلهم فأتاهم العذاب من حيث لا يشعرون.
Their predecessors also cried lies to their messengers of God, so that our punishment came upon them from quarters they little perceived.
فأذاقهم الله الخزي في الحياة الدنيا ولعذاب الآخرة أكبر لو كانوا يعلمون.
So Allah made them suffer humiliation in the present life, and the punishment in store for them in the hereafter will be greater still, if they but realize it.
وَلَقَدْ ضَرَبْنَا لِلنَّاسِ فِي هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ مِنْ كُلِّ مَثَلٍ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَذَكَّرُونَ.
And we have set forth for the people all sorts of excellent and useful proofs in this Quran, that they may take heed.
قرآنا عربيا غير ذي عوج لعلهم يتقون.
We have revealed the Quran in Arabic. There is no deviation from rectitude in it, and is free from all flaws, that they may guard against sufferings.
ضرب الله مثلا رجلا فيه شركاء متشاكسون ورجلا سلما لرجل هل يستويان مثلا الحمد لله بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
Allah describes the condition of a man belonging to several partners contending with one another, and there is another man devoted wholly to one person. Are they two alike in condition? No, how can they be? All true and perfect praise belongs to Allah, but most of them do not know this truth.
إنك ميت وإنهم ميتون.
One day you will surely die, and so shall they after a brief span of life.
ثم إنكم يوم القيامة عند ربكم تختصمون.
Then on the day of resurrection, you will all dispute with one another before your Lord.
فمن أظلم ممن كذب على الله وكذب بالصدق إذ جاءه أليس في جهنم مثوى للكافرين.
Who then is more unjust than the one who invents lies about Allah and cries lies to the very truth when it comes to him? Is there not in Jahannam an abode for such disbelievers?
والذي جاء بالصدق وصدق به أولئك هم المتقون.
But he who brings the truth and testifies wholeheartedly to it by accepting it as true, these it is who become secure against evil.
لهم ما يشاءون عند ربهم ذلك جزاء المحسنين.
They will have all that they desire with their Lord. Such is the reward of those who do excellent deeds.
ليكفر الله عنهم أسوأ الذي عملوا ويجزيهم أجرهم بأحسن الذي كانوا يعملون.
It is they who best deserve that Allah should rid them of the worst of evils which they committed before accepting Islam, and reward them according to the best and the noblest of their deeds.
أليس الله بكاف عبده ويخوفونك بالذين من دونه ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد.
Is not Allah sufficient for his servant? And yet they would try to frighten you with those false gods they worship, other than him. They cannot succeed. None can guide the person to success whom Allah forsakes and adjudges to be astray.
ومن يهد الله فما له من مضل أليس الله بعزيز ذي انتقام.
And none can mislead the person whom Allah guides. Is not Allah Almighty the Lord of retribution?
وَلَئِن سَأَلْتَهُم مَّنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ لَيَقُولُنَّ اللَّهُ قُلْ أَفَرَأَيْتُم مَّا تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ إِنْ أَرَادَنِيَ اللَّهُ بِضُرٍّ هَلْ هُنَّ كَاشِفَاتُ ضُرِّهِ أَوْ أَرَادَنِي بِرَحْمَةٍ هَلْ هُنَّ مُمْسِكَاتُ رَحْمَتِهِ قُلْ حَسْبِيَ اللَّهُ عليه يتوكل المتوكلون.
If you ask them, who created the heavens and the earth, they will certainly say, Allah. Say, have you ever judged the worth of that which you call upon apart from Allah? If Allah ever intended to do me some harm, will these whom you worship be able to avert his harm from me? Or can they withhold his mercy if he is pleased to treat me with mercy? Say, Allah is sufficient for me. In him do I put my trust. Those who have learnt to trust place their trust in him alone.
قُلْ يَا قَوْمِ اعْمَلُوا عَلَى مَكَانَتِكُمْ إِنِّي عَامِلٌ فَسَوْفَ تَعْلَمُونَ.
Say, O my people, do your worst. I shall go on doing my best. You shall soon know.
مَنْ يَأْتِيهِ عَذَابٌ يُخْزِيهِ وَيَحِلُّ عَلَيْهِ عَذَابٌ مُقِيمٌ.
Who receives a punishment that will disgrace him in this life, and who suffers from a lasting torment in the hereafter.
إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ لِلنَّاسِ بِالْحَقِّ فَمَنِ اهْتَدَى فَلِنَفْسِهِ وَمَنْ ضَلَّ فَإِنَّمَا يَضِلُّ عَلَيْهَا وَمَا أَنْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ بِوَكِيلٍ.
Behold, we have revealed to you the perfect book. It comprises the truth and wisdom. It is for the good of humankind. So he who follows this guidance will do so for the good of his own soul, and he who goes astray will do so to its own detriment, and so will himself suffer the loss. You are not responsible for them.
الله يتوفى الأنفس حين موتها والتي لم تمت في منامها فيمسك التي قضى عليها الموت ويرسل الأخرى إلى أجل مسمى إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون.
Allah takes away the souls of human beings at the time of their death, and also of those who are not yet dead during their sleep. He detains the souls of those against whom he passes the verdict of death, and sends back those of others till a fixed period of time. There are signs in this for a people who would reflect.
أَمِ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ شُفَعَاءَ قُلْ أَوَلَوْ كَانُوا لَا يَمْلِكُونَ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَعْقِلُونَ.
Have these polytheists chosen certain other intercessors apart from Allah? Say, what will they intercede for you, though they have no authority at all and understand nothing?
قُلْ لِلَّهِ الشَّفَاعَةُ جَمِيعًا لَهُ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ ثُمَّ إِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ.
Say, all intercession belongs to Allah entirely. To him belongs the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth, Then towards him you shall all be brought back.
وَإِذَا ذُكِرَ اللَّهُ وَحْدَهُ اشْمَأَزَّتْ قُلُوبُ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ وَإِذَا ذُكِرَ الَّذِينَ مِن دُونِهِ إِذَا هُمْ يَسْتَبْشِرُونَ.
When the name of Allah alone is mentioned, the hearts of those who do not believe in the hereafter shrink with aversion. But when the names of those who are below his high station are mentioned, behold, they are at once filled with joy.
قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ فَاطِرَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ عَالِمَ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ أَنْتَ تَحْكُمُ بَيْنَ عِبَادِكَ فِيمَا كَانُوا فِيهِ يَخْتَلِفُونَ.
Say, O Allah, originator of the heavens and the earth, possessor of the knowledge of the unseen and the seen, you alone judge between your servants concerning that wherein they differ.
وَلَوْ أَنَّ لِلَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا وَمِثْلَهُ مَعَهُ لَافْتَدَوْا بِهِ مِنْ سُوءِ الْعَذَابِ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وَبَدَا لَهُم مِّنَ اللَّهِ مَا لَمْ يَكُونُوا يَحْتَسِبُونَ.
And had the wrongdoers owned all that the earth contains, and as much in addition to it, they would certainly offer it on the day of resurrection to redeem themselves from the woeful punishment. Yet there would appear to them from Allah that which they had never even thought of.
وَبَدَا لَهُمْ سَيِّئَاتُ مَا كَسَبُوا وَحَاقَ بِهِم مَّا كَانُوا بِهِ يَسْتَهْزِئُونَ.
And the evil consequences of the deeds they had deliberately done will become clear to them, and they will be caught by the very punishment they took no account of.
فَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ ضُرٌّ دَعَانَا ثُمَّ إِذَا خَوَّلْنَاهُ نِعْمَةً مِنَّا قَالَ إِنَّمَا أُوتِيتُهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ بَلْ هِيَ فِتْنَةٌ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
And when harm afflicts a human being, he calls upon us. But when we confer our favor on him, he says, I have been given this only on account of my own knowledge. It is not right. It is only a trial. But most people do not know.
قَدْ قَالَهَا الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِهِمْ فَمَا أَغْنَىٰ عَنْهُم مَّا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ.
Their predecessors had said the same thing, yet all their acquisitions were of no avail to them.
فَأَصَابَهُمْ سَيِّئَاتُ مَا كَسَبُوا وَالَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا مِنْ هَٰؤُلَاءِ سَيُصِيبُهُمْ سَيِّئَاتُ مَا كَسَبُوا وَمَا هُم بِمُعْجِزِينَ.
And the evil consequences of their deeds did overtake them. As for the wrongdoers from among these, the evil consequences of their deeds shall surely overtake them also. They will never be able to frustrate God's plan.
أَوَلَمْ يَعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَبْسُطُ الرِّزْقَ لِمَن يَشَاءُ وَيَقْدِرُ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ.
Do they not know that Allah multiplies the means of livelihood for such of his people as he will, and makes them scant for such of them as he pleases? Behold, there are signs in all of this for the people who would believe.
قل يا عبادي الذين أسرفوا على أنفسهم لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله إن الله يغفر الذنوب جميعا إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.
Say, O my servants who have committed excesses against their own souls, do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Surely Allah forgives all sins. Verily, He is the great protector, the ever merciful.
وَأَنِيبُوا إِلَى رَبِّكُمْ وَأَسْلِمُوا لَهُ مِن قَبْلِ أَن يَأْتِيَكُمُ الْعَذَابُ ثُمَّ لَا تُنصَرُونَ.
And turn to your Lord penitently, and submit yourselves to Him before the punishment befalls you. For once it does, you shall not be helped.
وَاتَّبِعُوا أَحْسَنَ مَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكُم مِّن رَّبِّكُم مِّن قَبْلِ أَن يَأْتِيَكُمُ الْعَذَابُ بَغْتَةً وَأَنتُمْ لَا تَشْعُرُونَ.
And follow the best teaching suited to your condition that has been revealed to you from your Lord, before you receive the punishment which will come upon you all of a sudden and take you unawares.
أن تقول نفس يا حسرة على ما فرطت في جنب الله وإن كنت لمن الساخرين.
Lest when it comes any one of you should say, Woe to me for failing in my duty towards Allah, for I made fun of His revelations.
أو تقول لو أن الله هداني لكنت من المتقين.
Or lest any one of you should say, If Allah had only guided me by force, I would of course have been of those who became secure against evil by carrying out my duties.
أو تقول حين ترى العذاب لو أن لي كرة فأكون من المحسنين.
Or lest any one of you should say when he sees the punishment, If I could only have the chance to return to the world, I too would then be of those who do good.
بلى قد جاءتك آياتي فكذبت بها واستكبرت وكنت من الكافرين.
God will say, No, this cannot be. There did come to you my messages, but you cried lies, and you behaved arrogantly, and were of the disbelievers.
ويوم القيامة ترى الذين كذبوا على الله وجوههم مسودة أليس في جهنم مثوى للمتكبرين.
And on the day of resurrection, you will find the faces of those who invented lies in the name of Allah, overcast with gloom and sorrow. It will be said to them, Is there not a resort in Jahannam for such arrogant people?
وينجي الله الذين اتقوا بمفازتهم لا يمسهم السوء ولا هم يحزنون.
On the contrary, Allah will deliver and grant salvation to those who guard it against evil, and will lead them to a place of security and success befitting their dignity. No evil shall touch them there, nor shall they ever grieve.
الله خالق كل شيء وهو على كل شيء وكيل.
Allah is the creator of all things, and He is an authority over everything to control.
له مقاليد السماوات والأرض والذين كفروا بآيات الله أولئك هم الخاسرون.
To Him belong all that encircle the heavens and the earth. Those who deny the messages of Allah, these it is who are the very losers.
قل أفغير الله تأمروني أعبد أيها الجاهلون.
Say, do you bid me to worship other besides Allah, O you ignorant ones?
ولقد أوحي إليك وإلى الذين من قبلك لئن أشركت ليحبطن عملك ولتكونن من الخاسرين.
Mind, it has already been revealed to you and your predecessors, in case you associate partners with Allah in your worship, all your such works shall go in vain entirely, and you shall certainly be of the losers.
بل الله فاعبد وكن من الشاكرين.
Rather, you should worship Allah alone and be of the thankful to Him.
وما قدروا الله حق قدره والأرض جميعا قبضته يوم القيامة والسماوات مطويات بيمينه سبحانه وتعالى عما يشركون.
They have not yet appreciated the attributes of Allah with the importance and appreciation that He deserves. The earth altogether shall be in His grip of power on the day of resurrection, and the heavens shall be rolled up in His all-powerful hand, and will so lie at His absolute disposal. Holy is He. He is far above and beyond the things these polytheists associate with Him.
ونفخ في الصور فصعق من في السماوات ومن في الأرض إلا من شاء الله ثم نفخ فيه أخرى فإذا هم قيام ينظرون.
That day there shall be a blast on the trumpet, and all who are in the heavens and all who are on the earth will fall into a swoon, except whom Allah will like to spare. Then there will be a blast another time, and behold, these people shall stand up awaiting judgment before their Lord.
وأشرقت الأرض بنور ربها ووضع الكتاب وجيء بالنبيين والشهداء وقضي بينهم بالحق وهم لا يظلمون.
And the earth shall radiate with the light of her Lord, and the record of their deeds will be produced before them, and the prophets and the other witnesses shall be brought forward. People shall be judged in all fairness, and no injustice shall be done to any one of them.
ووفيت كل نفس ما عملت وهو أعلم بما يفعلون.
and every soul shall be repaid in full for its deeds. For He, the Almighty Lord, is well aware of all that they do.
وسيق الذين كفروا إلى جهنم زمرا حتى إذا جاءوها فتحت أبوابها وقال لهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم رسل منكم يتلون عليكم آيات ربكم وينذرونكم لقاء يومكم هذا قالوا بلى ولكن حقت كلمة العذاب على الكافرين.
And those who disbelieve will be driven to Gehenna in multitudes, until when they reach it, its gates will be opened, and its keepers will say to them, Did there not come to you messengers from among yourselves to proclaim to you the messages of your Lord, and to warn you about the meeting of this day of yours? They will say, They did come. Yet Allah's verdict of the punishment was justly due to have proved true against the disbelievers.
قيل ادخلوا أبواب جهنم خالدين فيها فبئس مثوى المتكبرين.
It will be said to them, Enter the gates of Gehenna. You will be abiding therein for long. How evil is the abode of the arrogant people.
وسيق الذين اتقوا ربهم إلى الجنة زمرا حتى إذا جاءوها وفتحت أبوابها وقال لهم خزنتها سلام عليكم طبتم فادخلوها خالدين.
And those who took their Lord as a shield will be conducted to paradise in multitudes, until when they reach it and its gates are opened to welcome them, and its keepers say to them, Peace be upon you, be you happy and prosperous. Enter it, you will be abiding therein for ever and ever.
وقالوا الحمد لله الذي صدقنا وعده وأورثنا الأرض نتبوأ من الجنة حيث نشاء فنعم أجر العاملين.
They will say, All true and perfect praise belongs to Allah alone, who has fulfilled his promise made to us, and has allowed us to inherit the land, enabling us to dwell in paradise wherever we please. How excellent is the reward of the doers of righteous deeds.
وترى الملائكة حافين من حول العرش يسبحون بحمد ربهم وقضي بينهم بالحق وقيل الحمد لله رب العالمين.
And you will see the angels thronging around the throne of power, glorifying their Lord with his praise. And judgment will be given between the people with justice, and it will be said, All type of true and perfect praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of the worlds.